Ooh, boy, is it hot and muggy today. And we're just starting out. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. Well, it's just past 9 o'clock in the morning for me, and it's getting hot. And the clouds are disappearing, and it is humid and but we are gonna go ride anyway because I've got a day off. So I'm gonna ride with Darth Vader today. Haven't ridden with her in a long time, so this is a good ride. I'm looking forward to riding. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head out from my house here. We're gonna head out and we're gonna do a lot of road riding. We will be on the Virginia Capitol Trail some, but most of today's riding is gonna be road riding. And we're gonna preview a ride that Veda set up for possibly doing with the RVA recumbent groups. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head out, and many of the roads that we're going on you've probably seen before. We're gonna be doing Osborne Park, Osborne Landing, you know, down by that way, Kingsland, some of the Virginia Capitol Trail. So many of those roads you've seen me ride before, but this is gonna be a dedicated ride set up for the RVA recumbents group. And we're just gonna go test ride it to see if we like it. All right, so we're getting ready to head out. Got Darth Vader with me here today, and we're gonna go check out this route. Now, I did plan in my GPS, I planned a route, but it's a little bit different than...
It was wrong?
It was, she says wrong, I say different, you know.
There's gonna be several hills.
But they're not bad. They're little hills. All right, so we're off. Yeah, you'll save the money. Yeah. Not bad. I just did this 2 days ago. All right, so we made it to the Capitol Trail. As you saw, there was some pretty good little downhills on that one road. What is that, Carter's Mill off of Malvern Hill?
Well, I don't know what that side road is called.
Yeah, I have to look it up. But you'll see there's some really, that's what Veda calls the scary side road. But it's very nice. I don't know how fast I was going, since I wasn't watching the speedometer, but Veda said you hit 34. So, it's a very nice downhill. So we're out on the Capitol Trail now, headed toward the Fork on 5, or what used to be the Fork on 5, which is where Willis Church Road comes out to the Capitol Trail if you take it all the way down.
On your left?
Yep.
I didn't know if I would get it or not. How's it going? Good.
So, we're headed out, and I always wanted to stop at this rock. I need to stop.
You used to, people had little rocks stop.
Yeah, somebody, the tree knocked them over. But
stop at it.
This rock always reminds me of a recumbent rider. What do you think? You can kind of see the recumbent rider laid back, So just so you know, even in nature, the recumbent position is the way to go. So
let's bring some chalk and draw it.
We'll draw it. Recumbent bike on there?
Yeah.
Oh, that would just upset the roadies.
You can wash it off, it's chalk.
I always thought this rock here that was stacked up was reminding me of a recumbent bike. So, we're out on the trail. We're gonna keep on going. That little climb there was pretty fun. As you saw, that one lady on the road bike was like, on your left, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it. So, she was having to work to get up that hill, which is okay. So, out on the Cap Trail, we're gonna keep riding and do some of the battlefield ride coming up here in a little bit. So as far as the RVA recumbents ride, so far I got 13, almost 13 and a half miles in, well, just over 13 and a half miles to this point. So got about 20 miles left based on the route that we set up before we left the house. So I think it'll be fine. And really, it's been not too bad at all. I'm trying to see how long, what my timer is. I don't have my timer set up on my GPS, so I can't tell you how much time we've been out, but it's not been that long. And since we're keeping about a 12-mile-an-hour pace, it's probably about an hour. So that's pretty good. All right, onward. Okay, so we just come down the big hill at Osborne, which kind of empties at Osborne Park, Osborne Landing. And it's funny, I've taken that hill numerous times on my other trikes and my Velomobile, but that's the first time I've taken it on the Sprint. And as I was cruising down it, I seem to remember thinking that I had been cruising a lot further and not pedaling like when I ride the Velo. But still got up to about 23 miles an hour or something like that. And so now we're taking the long climb up on the other side of the battlefields along this pretty stretch of road that has all these cedar trees down the middle of it. And it's really kind of cool. It's really neat because the road separates into two one-lane, one-direction roads, and it's still the same road, it's just split. And there's little crossovers, places and stuff. It's a nice road though, nice and smooth. So we're headed up here. We'll do a little bit more climbing. I don't know if you can see it, but the road goes up there. So we'll climb that little bit and then climb a little bit more and take a right, and that'll take us into the battlefield roads. I've done those several times in different directions and different routes with different people, and that's where we're heading this time, which will then take us back to the Capitol Trail and dump us out just west of Ronnie's Barbecue. Unfortunately, Ronnie's isn't open today because it's Monday. You know, it's warm and it's humid, but one of the things about Virginia is they have a lot of trees along the side of the road, and you actually get quite a bit of shade on most of the routes that you go on, especially in the summer. So it's really nice. All right, so we've come out of the battlefields, the battlefield loop, and basically it dumps us back out on the Capitol Trail, and we're right by Ronnie's. All right, so we finished lunch and cruising through Dory Park, getting ready to head out on the road again to Darbytown, then take some of the back roads back to the house. Spend a little time in the pool, I'm sure, today. Dory Park. All right, and that is it. 42 miles is what we got. Great ride, great day. The company was okay. We are gonna cool off by getting in the pool. That's why I got that thing. We're gonna jump in there and cool off for a little while. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Until next time, cheers. Oh, by the way, if you wanna follow us, or if you wanna ride with us, go to Facebook and go to RVA Recumbents. I'll leave a link in the description. So until next time, cheers.